Hi guys, have you noticed that people respect you more when they accidentally learn that you are richer than you look? They will come to admire you more for being discreet than for flashing your wealth. You know, for so many years, more than I can remember, I have always had this goal to be the boss, but look like a bodyguard, you know, the bodyguard to the boss. Like you would come to my office and be like, yo, I'm looking for the boss. And I'll be like, okay, is he expecting you? Do you have an appointment? You know, although huge words cannot be completely concealed, but there are so many reasons why you have to make conscious efforts to look poor. And now, what are the reasons why looking poor is important? The first reason is that looking poor actually helps you to be rich. Let me explain. When you live modestly and have completely got rid of the notice me attitude that most people have, you will stop spending your money unnecessarily and you will have enough left from your earnings to invest on yourself and on things that contribute to your growth and success. As a young guy, if you earn, for instance, $2,500 per month, you pay for your rent, feeding, and other basic necessities, modest clothing, and a small car just to get around easily, you would probably still have up to 30% of your income that you could channel to your savings and eventually invest into something that will bring you more money in the future. But sadly, the opposite is the case. Many people chase admiration the wrong way and end up struggling financially all their life. So many people, even with a very high salary today, are still struggling because of the liabilities they have bought over the years, simply just to look rich and give the impression that they are living large. And you are probably this person too. Now, my question is, are you really living large? Are you really living big? You work 2 jobs so that you can afford to buy that new truck, or you work on weekends so that you can save money to travel to Dubai, simply to take vacation pictures for Instagram, or you always get home late every night when your kids are already asleep because you are pulling double shifts in order to pay for your fancy apartment in a fancy neighborhood. So I ask you again, are you really living large? Did you know that the majority of people suffer their first heart attack on Monday mornings between 8 and 9 a.m.? And this is fact. It is called Blue Monday because this is time when most people are getting ready to go to the jobs that they don't like, simply to pay for the things that they have acquired over the years just to look rich. Now, I'm not saying that it's not good to have nice things in life, but trying to look rich is the fastest way to go broke and remain broke. Another reason why you want to look poor is because you will have more peace. You must have experienced this at some point. Once people get the impression that you are rich, especially if you are displaying your wealth, they start expecting some sort of support from you, even demanding it actually. These expectations can be a significant source of stress and pressure. Additionally, displaying your wealth can expose you to some serious risks depending on where you live. You could become a target, get robbed, kidnapped, or even killed out of jealousy or whatever. And all this can often be avoided by simply not showcasing your wealth and remaining discreet. Unlike the ultra-rich, you know, those that are rich, these kinds of risks rarely apply to them because they can afford extensive security measures. They fly on private jets, they own their yachts. Because they are not trying to look rich, they are rich. On the other hand, an average individual who suddenly acquires a substantial amount of money, let's say $100,000, the first thing he buys a luxury car like a Mercedes-Benz, while still living in a modest apartment complex, and wants the whole neighborhood to know that they are living big, and also at the same time attracting all the negative attentions and risks. The urge to showcase wealth often leads to impulsive purchases. We all know that all these purchases don't align with your overall financial stability. Thirdly, why it's important to look poor, and this is based on my own personal observation. When you look rich, especially when you look richer than you actually are, it makes it harder for you to bend down and engage in activities necessary for achieving true success. And here is why. If you have been going around town showcasing yourself as someone that has made it in life, it becomes really difficult for you to seek advice or to admit that you need help sometimes. And this can prevent you from gaining valuable insights and learning from others who have more experience and knowledge than yourself. Again, you lose touch of authentic connections because people are now drawn to you for superficial reasons only. And this leads to shallow relationships that don't provide the support and encouragement needed for personal and financial growth. Now, with all that said, what does looking poor really mean? Surely it doesn't mean you should wear rags or neglect your appearance. No. Instead, it's about adopting a lifestyle that avoids flashing your wealth and focuses on simplicity. You see, the goal is to be rich, not to look rich. Adopt a modest appearance. Live within your means. Avoid extravagant spending and stay humble. This approach allows you to invest your time and resources in meaningful growth and long-term financial stability. In other words, become rich. As I mentioned in the beginning, there is almost no benefits from displaying your wealth. Many people do it expecting to be admired, loved, and respected in the society, but in most cases, this act gets you the opposite of what you expect. You should get into the habit of downplaying your wealth all the time. And when people accidentally realize the truth that you have had money all this time, but remain humble, they will come to respect and admire you more. True wealth means having freedom, comfort, security, and choices in life. Live modestly now. Grow in silence, and you will eventually afford all the nice things you desire. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Don't forget, it really helps me out a lot. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you on the next one.